You haven't been able to go into work all week? That sounds serious. What's the problem? You have post-traumatic stress disorder. I am so sorry. That can be truly disabling. Did you fight in Afghanistan? No. Were you in a catastrophic accident? No. Were you the victim of abuse? Sort of. I'm getting confused. How long have you had your diagnosis? You haven't been diagnosed? So how do you know you have PTSD? You're the victim of a microaggression. Okay, now I'm starting to understand. What was it that someone said to you? They asked if you understood differential calculus, and that was upsetting to you because they asked if you felt guilty about it. And you do? No, you don't? Well, that's good to hear. So what is the problem? They pointed out that first you have to learn addition, then multiplication, then algebra, then trigonometry, then integral calculus, and only then are you ready to learn differential calculus. That's all pretty basic. You didn't agree with them? You did. So I still don't understand what the problem is. They argued that the same principle applies to social awareness. They said that hundreds of years ago, the world considered it perfectly acceptable to enslave people, fight wars of expansion, exploit the poor, neglect the sick, and let the weak fend for themselves. That's all true. But what does it have to do with mathematics? If society gradually developed a moral conscience so that today we recognize all those behaviors as evil, it doesn't make sense to condemn those who set us on the path to enlightenment. That would be no different from condemning a middle school algebra student for not knowing calculus. If those social innovators hadn't started the process that led to our enlightenment, we never would have acquired the sensitivities we have now. We should be grateful to them rather than maligning them as racists and misogynists. And you find this argument flawed? No? Makes perfect sense. So why are you so distraught? Because now you have no good reason to condemn America's founding fathers for not being as enlightened as we are. Maybe you'd feel better if you went out and tore down some statues of George Washington or Thomas Jefferson. You don't want to get arrested? I don't know why not. Then you could get free therapy from prison doctors to help you get over your PTSD.